Hello folks, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Space Marine Part 2 with me, Break the Song. Thank you guys for coming back to Part 2, as I didn't know if you would, but it looks like you did, so, you know, congrats for coming back. Now let's see, we have to rendezvous with our squad that we got separated from after we stupidly jumped out of the plane to take out an orc ship. And as you can see, this planet is in utter ruin. Yep. Not much going on there. Oh. Control. Zoom in. Didn't add that in the first part. Don't be ganging up on already dead guys. You little orkies. Orc. Let's see. Dead guy, he doesn't look like an ultramarine. None of these guys really look beefed up as my guy. Must be like a militia of some sort down here on this planet. And wow, that is a big gun. Let's not go that way. Let's see, anything back here? I do know on my first time through here, not that long ago, there is a servo skull back here. So for those of y'all who missed it somehow this early, there's a servo skull over there for you to listen to. I would play the log for you, but of course that would just get in the way right now. So we're just gonna keep playing. Let's see. Wrecked little chapel looking room. What is this pod over here?
Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Seems like this pod only opens up when there is a Space Marine around and it has a bolter in it. Let's see, bolter unlocked. The .998 Godwin pattern bolter is a characteristic Space Marine battle rifle, firing self-propelled missile tipped rounds. Good to know. Mouse 1, which is the left click, and R to reload. Sounds pretty simple. You can switch the weapons for 1, 2, 3, and 4. I prefer to use my mouse pad, but we're going to use this gun to take out these little orkies that seem to have guns now. I did not think they were that smart. But nothing too troublesome for our new bolter here. Can we go up here? No, can't roll our way up there. Oh. Work, guys, running on top of the roofs. Get down.
Humans all alone. Space Marines.
Orcs seem to be crawling over this place. Orc invasion? I think so.
Captain, destroy them.
Oh, and now we have found one of our squad members. Leo, what's his name? I don't remember his name right now, but I will hopefully remember it in time. So, yeah. He's here to help you. He doesn't seem to have a health bar of any kind, so I assume he could live forever as long as we're alive. Which just does give you the opportunity to walk behind some cover and let him do all the work. But somehow I don't think it's going to work out like that in the future. A lot of these orcs with the guns. Lots of supplies for those orcs. So we'll bring the fight to him, or we can't because he's all the way over there and we're not there. Can we jump over this rock? No, I didn't think so. What? We'll use our little combat knife, which is always accessible with the right click no matter what weapon, and if it is or is not showing in your hand, which is always good to know. Oh, now we go back to normal battle orcs. I guess they ran out of supplies for once. Give me your sword. Thank you. Which I seem to end up taking more damage than I even healed for. Which is a reason not to do that rapidly all the time, because you will end up probably killing yourself. Even though it does look kinda neat.
wounded.
The Codex Astartes warns against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire, and for good reason.
Your days as a novice are behind you. Why do you still interpret the Codex so narrowly?
I look to its rules for guidance.
We all do.
Apparently you don't.
But there are also benefits to thinking for yourself, Titus.
So that's the guy with the helmet. He probably won't be wearing that for the rest of the game, so might as well forgot what he looked like when it first started. Oh, and more orcs. But as they make way for us to pass through. Lucky us. Or if we would have figured it out eventually, we have giant armor and big muscles. Small walls don't stand a chance. Now this blue glowy thing has caught my attention. And this is to pick up ammo. I assume you're going to use other guns than your bolt pistol, so you will need to frequently reload and get more ammo. Sounds pretty simple. And even more ammo, but we're going to take it all, because we can. Just taking a moment to look at the visuals around here. It is a pretty nice, well-looking game.
Sedona's picked up local Imperial Guard communications. They survived under the shadow of that gun. I want to know how.
Oh look, this is one of the servo skulls I was talking about. Somehow I missed this one when it was right in front of me. So we're going to go ahead and collect it and listen.
Personal message cache. Guardsman Thomas Alexander. Must be
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Well, wasn't able to much listen to that because of everything going on in the background. So, moving forward while trying to listen to those is not an option. So in the future, I might stand still, so we can all properly hear what the hell they were saying. But I might not either, who knows. Depends on the situation. Now there is a lot of orcs over there, and we should probably help those guys out. Luckily our bolter seems to rip through them rather quickly, even the big guys. Seems our sword can only do limited amount of damage, and being up close in a swarm does not fare well for us in the Ultramarines. Lucky us, we're still stronger than orcs, enough to stay alive. Ooh. And he exploded. Blood everywhere.
My lord, you have saved us.
You're welcome.
Rise, guardsmen. You saved yourselves. We thought you did.
We would be, my lord, if not for the lieutenant.
Where will we find this lieutenant?
The
The
lieutenant?
front lines. Follow the trench network to the lieutenant's command bunker.
Carry on, guardsmen. We rendezvous with Sedonas. Then we find this lieutenant. We need updated intel on the gun battery.
Lieutenant. I never thought it'd be pronounced like that. I always pronounced it lieutenant. But now, because of this, I might have to pronounce it lieutenant and see if people know what the hell I'm saying.
Against 1 million orcs. Will they fight on?
Only in death does duty.
Get off! My legs. I can't feel my legs.
I got to see a space marine before the end.
Huh.
God,
I feel bad for these guys. Tons of dead bodies, wounded people. That guy seems to be having a hard time. It's okay, bruh. I'll end this war for you and kill all of them Orcies. You just chill here.
Captain, I'm in position at a broken monument near the guard lines.
That's great to know. We shall head our way that way. Sit tight, Sedonas, and me and Leonidas, or whatever his name is, you, will be heading that way.
Quotas must be met.
Ledonis? Leonidas. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Leonidas. Sounds more manly. Oh, Sorry, bro. My blade thirst for their blood, which was only a little bit, unfortunately.
Sergeant, I see you found something to keep you busy.
Worry not, Captain. I've saved some orcs for you.
Wonder what happened to his face.
The orcs have got that gun well defended, no mistake. But typical orc behavior would be to dismantle or destroy the gun.
And certainly not use it to keep our forces at bay. There's a strategy behind it. Their leader is no fool.
No fool.
This day is getting interesting.
I may have encountered the Orc during our jump to the surface.
That was the orc ship I saw crash near here, I take it. Did he survive?
If the Horde hasn't turned on itself, it's still under his control.
Ooh. Chainsword. Let's see. The Mark... What is that? 11? Hell's Teeth Chainsword is the close combat weapon of choice among Space Marines, which they didn't just outfit us with at the beginning of the game, combining terrifying power with great speed. This seems to be the only kind of melee weapon we should use, depending by this description. Let's see. Normal kind of attacks, mouse 5. Seeing how I only have 3 buttons on my mouse, I don't think I'll be using it that much, unless I'm hitting F. Enter.
Kill every last one of them!
Now let's give our new sword some blood. Orc blood. And it seems we can do other cool abilities with this sword, as well as combo it 2 to 3 hits in by hitting the stun button, also known as the F key or mouse key 5. We can do different types of kicks and moves to stun our opponents while causing more damage and not ending our combo right away. Sounds good. And with that, all the orc blood spilled, we shall call that the end of part 2 of Warhammer 40k Space Marines. Thank you all for joining, and I hope to see you next time.